Welcome to the AFR Saints channel, where we provide you daily content on your favorite team, the New Orleans Saints. Do us a favor and hit that subscribe button. Be sure to leave your comments below and smash that like button. Who dat? Kind of an odd week. Saints playing on Thursday, so it's a very quick turnaround. I mean, you're 48 hours away, I guess 52 hours away from kickoff of Saints and Broncos. So today you had media availability. You'll have an injury report as well, even if it's just a makeshift or in theory injury report. There were 6 starters absent from practice today. Derek Carr, which we knew. Taysom Hill remains absent. Chris Olave remains absent with a concussion. Pete Werner, Rashid Shaheed, and Cesar Ruiz are all absent from practice. Most notably, of course, Olave with the concussion and now Rashid Shaheed with the knee injury. So you just continue to see more and more players absent. You did get Lucas Patrick back. As a result of that injury today, the New Orleans Saints are of both Olave having the concussion and Rashid Shaheed. Come on, bro. They're words. Just use them. Rashid Shaheed injuries. The Saints added wide receiver Dante Pettis to the practice squad. You might remember Pettis. He was a really good receiver at the University of Washington who has played for a variety of teams in the NFL, including the Chicago Bears. He's played in 6 NFL seasons. He's been a productive receiver at times, 71 career catches for just under 1,000 yards and 12 scores. He was a second-round pick of the 49ers back in 2018, but he's with the Giants, the Bears as well. So this is a guy who you may very well be leaning on. Pettis was at practice today for the New Orleans Saints. This is a guy you may very well be leaning on to step in off the street and in 2 days be taking real snaps and reps for you in this offense, catching a ball from a rookie quarterback, making his second start in a matter of 5 days. I mean, unenviable doesn't even begin to tell the story about what the New Orleans Saints are facing. And here's Denver coming in with the 4th best defense in the NFL. So no Derek Carr. We could certainly have no Taysom Hill, no Rashid Shaheed, no Chris Olave. We know the story on the offensive line. I think we absolutely have to have the conversation with Cesar Ruiz about why he didn't go to IR. Remember, you go to IR. That costs you minimum 4 games, but it allows you to add someone in that spot while the player's on IR with a designation of return. The Saints elected not to do that, so now you've basically been down that roster spot for 4 games with Cesar Ruiz being out. So, I mean, my goodness, it's just almost unfathomable. And Mickey Loomis was on the Saints Coaches Show. This is part of the Saints Radio Network, of which we are an affiliate, our sister station, Eagle 98.1, and us here at 104.5 ESPN in Baton Rouge. Loomis was on the Saints Coaches Show, and he essentially blamed the issues this team is having on the injuries.
Our goal is obviously to get to the point where we're expecting to win. And I felt like then we were moving that direction after the first 2 or 3 weeks, right? And then, we've had some adversity. We've had, like I said, we've had a lot of injuries, a lot of guys missing that are key players, playmakers for us. We know we have a good team. We know we do, and we're confident in that. But we have to weather this storm and weather these weeks where we're not at full strength, and we have to find a way to be competitive, and find ways to win games. And again, that starts with not beating ourselves, right? Getting back to fundamentals. We got to coach better. We got to play better, and I believe we will.
I am sympathetic to the injuries. That is very real. Every team deals with them. The Saints have dealt with a lot of them. Some of them are bad luck. Some of them we could have the conversation, is it poor training and preparation? That's a conversation for a different day. And he's right. When they were healthy the first 2 weeks, they were very good. I'll also point to week 3 against Philadelphia when you gagged that game away late. Week 4 against Atlanta, again, when you were banged up, you did not allow your defense did not allow an offensive touchdown, and you found a way to lose that game, a divisional game where you didn't allow an offensive touchdown. Monday Night Football, you were up against it with the Chiefs. They're the champs, and we understand it. But then you come home against Tampa in a really gotta-have-it game, and your defense, which has been the calling card, the hallmark under Dennis Allen, absolutely no-shows. 51 points, 594 yards, 277 rushing, and I don't want to hear any blaming that on the injuries. Because you had Brian Brzee, and you had Colin Saunders, and you had Chase Young, and Carl Granderson, and Cam Jordan, and DeMario Davis, and Willie Gay, and Paulson Adebo, and Marshawn Lattimore, and Alontae Taylor. Don't tell me anything about injuries, about what happened in Tampa. That was damn embarrassing. And you had your defense there. You can tell me Pete Warner's worth 30 points? Get out of here. Kick rocks, clown. Go chew on some gum. And maybe the worst part about what Mickey Loomis said, and this is the thing that's going to get a lot of people up in arms. Bobby Hebert asked Mickey Loomis about Dennis Allen, his job status, and if you take a look at making a change at head coach, and here's what Mickey Loomis said.
Look, everything you say is accurate. Results matter. They do. But I think one of the things that good organizations do, man, you look beyond the results. What's the reason for the results? And how do you fix the reasons that keep you from winning? And it's not always about the head coach. Sometimes it is, but it's not always about that. It's about a lot of different variables. A lot of things are involved in winning a particular game or winning a lot during the course of a season. And we'll look at that when the time comes, but the time is not right now. We have a lot of games left, and we have a talented team, and we'll see where it goes from here.
I'm sorry. Did the general manager of the New Orleans Saints just say what I think he said? Can I hear that again? I'm pretty sure I heard that correctly.
Good organizations do. Man, you look beyond the results.
Good organizations look beyond the results? I'm sorry. Good organizations look beyond the results? The New England Patriots just fired the greatest coach ever. A man who won 6 Super Bowls because of the results. What in the hell is he talking about? Good organizations look beyond the results. Listen, I can understand, and I've even made the argument in the past for a guy like Zach Taylor. Zach Taylor inherited a steaming pile of dung in Cincinnati. And in year 1, he took over that organization, and they won a couple of games. I mean, I can't, for the life of me, understand how in the world Mickey Loomis is going to sit here and tell me that good organizations don't focus on the results. Taylor goes 2-14 year 1. In year 2, he gets Joe Burrow. They go 4-11-1. They doubled their win total. Then they go 10-7 and go to the Super Bowl, 12-4, lost in the AFC Championship game. Last year, they were 9-8, missed the playoffs, but a winning record. Think about what he inherited and then what they've been since. He went from 2 to 4 to 10, 12, last year 9. We'll see what they go this year. But the point is, I can look at his career record in total and go, Zach Taylor's 39-48-1. He stinks. No. He inherited an awful situation, and it took 2 years to climb out of it, and then they've been a winning team since. Dennis Allen, I can look at his career record and tell you what Dennis Allen is. This isn't a small sample size based on 4 games where you've had a bunch of injuries. This is a man that was 8-28 as the head coach with the Raiders. And now in New Orleans, he's 18-22 for a career record of 26-50. Let me say that again slowly for those in the back who missed it. Dennis Allen's career coaching record through 76 games is 26-50. At what point is enough enough? Like, I can understand playing out the string. I can understand not wanting to make a move midseason. But if the general manager of the New Orleans Saints is going to sit here and try to tell you and me that good organizations don't look at the results, what? I mean, why don't you piss on my head and tell me it's raining, Mickey? Why don't you go chomp on some more gum? Like, I was pretty sensible after the loss to Tampa. I didn't expect you to win it. But now you're just pissing me off, and you should be pissing everybody off with this. What do you expect him to say? I expect him to go say this is unacceptable, to give up 51 points in the National Football League. And we're evaluating every part of our organization because what's happening right now, injuries or not, is not acceptable. That's what I'm not saying be reactionary, go fire the coach today. But don't sit here and try to pull the wool over my eyes and everybody else that cheers for, loves, covers, whatever this organization. Put that on his freaking tombstone. Play that again. Good organization. What did he say?
Beyond the results. What's the reason for
Never
the
mind.
results?
Don't worry about it. I mean, holy mother of God. Help me. Mickey. Good organizations look beyond the results. Yeah, just keep losing. Keep giving up 50. Keep having long losing streaks. Never make the playoffs. We're looking beyond the results. Who cares? It's going to be 4 years without a playoff appearance. Dennis Allen's never gone to the playoffs. He's 26-50 in his career. But we're looking beyond the results. What's the reason for the results? Can't be the guy we chose because we're brilliant, right? We can't be the guy we picked. 76 games, not a big enough sample size. Let's give him a few more decades. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Please leave your comments. I love to interact. And be sure to hit the red subscribe button below.